What is up, guys? In today's video, we're going to be talking about some changes that will be coming to Fortnite soon that Fortnite themselves accidentally leaked. As always, if you guys do enjoy this video, find it helpful, informative, or interesting, remember to give it a like, subscribe if you like to see more, and comment down below what you think of these changes. Personally, I am not looking forward to them at all. So today, Fortnite accidentally posted this news tab screen that says Battle Royale Loot Update. The Holo Twister Assault Rifle and Sentinel Pump Shotgun have been vaulted. The Twin Mag Assault Rifle, Scoped Burst SMG, and Infiltrator Pump Shotgun have been unvaulted. Medium ammo spawn rate has also been increased. And there was some confusion when this first came out because this news tab is clearly saying this happened now, and it hadn't happened as of the time this was posted. Since this was posted, the news tab screen was removed. So my assumption is that these changes are going to be going live at a later date, but who knows? They could come out later today. They could come out tomorrow. It's really hard to know with Fortnite, but either way, this isn't just something that some leaker made up. This was actually on the news tab in game. So I expect this change to be happening at some point. As far as these changes go, I'm incredibly disappointed. This current season, Fortnite Lawless, has probably been the most I've enjoyed the game since Chapter 4, honestly. Like, I was not the biggest fan of Chapter 5. Last season, Chapter 6, Season 1 was good, and then this season I liked even more than last. And a lot of that had to do with the Sentinel Pump Shotgun, the improvements they've made to it over time, especially this season for controller. The Sentinel Pump feels a lot better to me than it did last season, and it's been really fun to play and have a good pump shotgun again, because if you remember in Chapter 5, the Gatekeeper was insane, and then the Frenzy Auto was insane prior to that, so we didn't really have a pump shotgun meta. And the reason why I've enjoyed this season so much, I think, has been a lot because, you know, the pump is good and it feels good to use. And so the Sentinel Pump being removed and being replaced with the Infiltrator Pump Shotgun would make the shotgun pull, the Infiltrator Pump, which isn't a real pump, we'll get to that in a moment, the Twin Fire Auto Shotgun, the Outlaw Shotgun, and then the Pump and Dump. And I don't really enjoy any of those other three shotguns. And then while the Infiltrator Pump Shotgun has pump in the name, it's not actually a pump shotgun. I believe the fire rate is like 1.2 or something like that. It's more of like a spammy shotgun than it is a pump. If I had to compare it to anything, I would maybe say it's like a worse version of the combat shotgun. Like, it has good amount of range, it has tight spread, not the greatest damage, but a solid fire rate. So yeah, I would say it's more similar to the combat shotgun than it is a pump. And so that would leave us with no actual pump in the shotgun loot pool and just a bunch of more like spammy shotguns. And to me, I don't get as much enjoyment using those shotguns as I do the pump style shotguns. So that change, very disappointing to me. And I think the shotgun loot pool is going to be kind of definitely a downgrade. The Holo Twister AR being vaulted, I'm sure a lot of people are going to be unhappy with that because it's a good AR. But what they're replacing it with, the Twin Mag AR, is a pretty similar weapon, and it's actually just straight up better. Some people don't like the scope as much on the Twin Mag, and it does have more recoil than the Holo Twister. But when Chapter 6 Season 1 started, I was seeing countless comments of people saying the Holo Twister AR reminds them of the Twin Mag AR. So them just swapping them is fine. They at least filled that niche with a weapon that's like comparable and like a similar archetype of weapon. And for me personally, like, I prefer the Striker Burst anyways to the Holo Twister at the moment. So it's like not the biggest deal to me one way or the other if they swap that. At least there's other options, and they're replacing the Holo Twister with a weapon that's like a similar archetype, whereas the Sentinel Pump is being replaced with like a very different archetype of shotgun, I would say. The Scoped Burst SMG coming in is fine, I guess. Like, I'm okay with this weapon. I didn't really enjoy it that much when it was initially in the game in Chapter 4 Season 4. It was solid, but it like wasn't my favorite thing ever to use. And then it's been in reload mode as well recently, and it's fine there as well. The Scoped Burst SMG I don't mind that much. It's like fine, like it's whatever. The main two changes here are the Holo swap and then the shotgun swap. And the Infiltrator Pump has also been in reload recently, and just nobody uses it or cares about it. To my understanding, it's a very like whatever weapon. This was also in the game in Chapter 4 Season 4. And I believe the Mythic that season was from capturing, you would get the Mythic Infiltrator Pump from capturing Island that season. And pretty much nobody went for this or enjoyed using it at the time. So it's very bizarre to me that they chose to make that change. With this shotgun meta approaching, I don't even know what I would expect to be best. I haven't used the infiltrator pump in a while, but my guess is just that the outlaw shotgun is probably going to be the best one in the game after this change. That's pretty disappointing to me because I don't think the outlaw shotgun has a particularly fun or exciting playstyle. You just barrel stuff people with it, spam out both shots. Hopefully you've got the elimination. If you don't, hopefully they're weak enough to the point where you can finish them with your AR, and then it's all is good. It's not as fun or rewarding to me as using like a pump style shotgun. But I kind of expect the outlaw shotgun to be the meta, but we'll have to see. And then as far as when this update is happening, I'm not sure. So a lot of people are expecting this to go live this upcoming Tuesday because we are getting an actual update on Tuesday, and that's definitely possible. However, with the news tab screen, if we get an actual update on Tuesday, right, I expect there to be actual new content added on that Tuesday, right? That's usually how it goes. And it would be more, it would make more sense for them to promote that new content on the news feed than this change. So everyone is expecting it to be on Tuesday, March 25th. I wouldn't be surprised if it's like the week after that on April 1st. Maybe this is just April Fool's Day joke. I'm not sure. But either way, I wouldn't be necessarily surprised if it's not on the 25th, because the 25th update being an actual update with downtime that we have to download, I think will bring more exciting content to the game for them to promote than this random loot pool update. The way Fortnite typically does updates is the download updates have actual new content added to the game. And then all the content that's already in the game, they can just unvault and vault as they wish without an actual update. And those changes usually happen on like the off weeks or just like random days. Again, this is assumption on my part. It might be Tuesday, but I'm kind of leaning towards it being more likely that this is happening at a later date. Let me know what you guys think of this down in the comments below, what you think of this change. If you're excited to play out this shotgun loot pool, as always, if you guys did find this to be helpful, informative, or interesting, remember to give it a like, subscribe if you'd like to see more, and I will see you guys in the next one. Thanks for watching. Why? I guess he like directed there. I don't know. I'm so confused. Didn't get much healthier than this though. Unless these barrels are here. I don't know if it's worth, but if he chases me, yeah, I was gonna say if he chases me, going down here is like not good for him. I'm hoping he over chases. Nice. Like, he had me really weak, but it had been so long since he had me weak.